This is Sly Cooper 2, Band of Thieves. We're here on PlayStation 5 Pro. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. So you might have wondered, why exactly are we revisiting this particular game? You know, this was kind of available, right? Well, what they've done is they've actually revamped the method of how they make this available in terms of the emulation. They've given us the new enhancements, the upgrades, and that's really quite exciting. So yeah, let's dive into that. At any point, you can press the start button, and you can rewind. You can also create load and, well, saves and load those saves. You can also go to settings and make adjustments. Visual preset, default, modern, classic arcade, modern arcade. Choice is up to you. I customize the button settings for this old school PS2 game. And you can turn the enhancements on or off if you want. There's regions. You can choose between NTSC or PAL. And then they've got the attributions as per usual. But yeah, kind of just a upgraded version of what we had, but now with the extra flair and you know, the enhanced up rendering and everything like that. It's great here. So it's still kind of like your original experience of up rendered 1080p. 60 FPS, which is nice and smooth and fluid. You gonna rip that door, or are we just chilling out here? So it's still like it's jaggedy around the edges, but you know, the fluidity is nice, and no, you can't have widescreen. You're kind of stuck with it as it was, and it's just kind of a nice way to revisit a classic, well-loved game. And of course, I'll be checking out the other ones as soon as I can as well, because the third one got a similar treatment, which is really quite exciting. So Sly and the gang are back. They're ready to pull off the biggest job of their lives. Journey around the world and beat the Claw Gang at their own game. They were the best thieves there ever was. Or we're just pretty good thieves, you know, we're cool, what can I say? We're a cool group. People tend to really like us. But not enough to get any new entries. So if you're not familiar with Sly Cooper, for whatever reason, it's a platformer series, 3D platformer, with a focus on stealth, a little bit, action. Yeah, it's a stealthy game. Who am I kidding? You know, it's a game about thieving, and you've got these core characters interacting and chatting with each other and stuff. And they're a pretty quirky gang.
I'll just take the long way around.
If memory serves, you need to jump and hit the circle button to run along ropes.
If memory serves, oh, okay. Nice. It does actually look pretty clean, though, visually. I was expecting the, because they don't really bump up these older games too much. So I wasn't expecting the picture quality to be so smooth, and it seems like they've done some other little quality of life improvements here or there for this one.
Try pressing on ahead without him.
I'm here for treasure. It's supposed to be the Mona Lisa. Murray! The brawn.
Greetings, citizen. I hope you weren't harmed by my meteoropic entrance.
No, Murray, I kept at a safe distance.
Good. The Thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction.
Yeah, could
Cool.
you maybe channel some of that raw energy into the security gate?
Of course, it is nothing before the Murray.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Okay, all clear.
Good thing he was waiting right there to help me out.
Another barrier stands before you. Fear not, I shall bend it like the truth.
That's probably gonna make some noise.
Solid work, Murray. You're really in the zone.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny rope. You go ahead and unlock the doors from the inside. I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the clockwork parts.
Teamwork makes the dream work, am I right? Just surprised none of these guards heard that howling clang, am I right?
I don't get it, Sly. The clockwork part should be here. This is all wrong. We need to pull the plug on this operation right now.
Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox. As beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Crime? I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Oh, really? Then who broke in last night and made off with all the clockwork parts? You've got the motive.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Carmelita. The method of entry and guard casualties all point to this being a Claw Gang job.
The Claw Gang?
Constable Neela, I allowed you to sit in on this stakeout as a favor to the Contessa. I really don't need any help. Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts. Facts? Sly Cooper is right here. I caught him red-handed. I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world other than Sly Cooper! After him!
I love their
Freeze!
dynamic.
You can't run forever!
Oh, geez. Wait up, Sly!
Shake a leg, Murray. It's time to go.
This wasn't part of the plan.
Yeah, well, this is where things get fun.
You know, for a game of this era, it's actually quite impressive, isn't it?
This is getting a little hot.
All the more shocking why they haven't just done like a proper modern remastering of it, honestly.
Pick me up at the rendezvous.
I know this is like them doing it, but it is still... You know what I mean? Like, it's weird, because there's like, what, the PS3 ones? Or the PS4 ones or something? I don't know. Yeah, because there's a trilogy package. That was a long time ago, though. For a platform that loves to remaster and remake things all the time, it is kind of funny how much of the legacy stuff gets completely forgotten about.
You can't run forever!
Watch me.
Stop, thief!
I'm heading toward your position. Jump in fast so we can get out of here.
Freeze!
It's an empty van that's endless.
Find you, Cooper!
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry. And that Constable Neela, was a reference to the Claw Gang just a slip of the tongue, or an intentional clue? Either way, it's our only lead on the missing Clockwork parts. Clockwork. He was consumed with jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all. What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line? Imagine the hatred fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwork lived on. He caught up with my parents, and I wound up in an orphanage. It's there that I met my pals, Bentley, the brains of our outfit, and Murray, the brawn. They turned out to be all the family I needed. 2 years ago, I thought I'd finished it. How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen? I don't know what's in my future, but I won't let it be a repeat of my past.
Sly Cooper 2, Band of Thieves. And thus the real adventure begins.
I had to call in a few favors to get the goods on the Claw Gang's local operator, Dimitri, a sort of underworld celebrity, equally at home in high-class art circles and shady back-alley crimes. He was once a passionate young art student who worked hard to develop his own visionary style. Unfortunately, the art world wasn't quite ready for his kinetic aesthetic. So he gave them what they wanted and started forging old masterpieces. His way of punishing those with bad taste. Dimitri now runs a nightclub on the west side. The thumping music, colorful light shows, and a hint of danger lure in chic young patrons from far and wide. And it's here, hidden somewhere, where we'll find the Clockwork Tail Feathers. What Dimitri plans to do with the clockwork part is beyond me. But those plans end tonight.
The Black Chateau. The thief net. I have $17. Oh, I have no loot to sell. Off we go, finally.
I tell you, Bentley, it's gonna be a real pleasure robbing this nightclub.
I share in your enthusiasm, but before we hit the inside, we'll need to do a little reconnaissance work.
What do you have in mind?
I've installed this special antenna on the safe house to help with our first job, hacking into Dimitri's satellite array. The coordinates for the job start beacon have been uploaded to your binocucom. Make your way to this position, and I'll give you a full briefing on our objective.
I'm on my way.
Alright, let's get it done. It's so stylistic.
Sly, I need you to hack into Dimitri's communication array so that we'll have access to his database.
How am I supposed to do that?
To start, you'll need to get to the top of that tower.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Reposition the satellite dish to point at my safe house antenna. If you want to climb on stuff, jump and hit the circle button to grab hold. Try climbing up that pipe.
Right. Jump and press the circle button to climb pipes. I'm on it.
Good thing controls haven't changed all that much over the years, eh? Seriously, right?
I've projected holographic markers near interactive objects like this satellite dish. When you're near these markers, press the circle button to use the object. Great, the first one's in position. I've uploaded the next waypoint into your Thief Mask Imager. Remember, click the L3 button to locate your next objective.
Seems like a lot of busy work before the main heist starts.
Fascinating. The message you just found appears to be some sort of clue. I'll decipher it here in the safe house. In the meantime, see if you can find any more clues. Okay, only one more to go. Activate your Think Fast Imager by pressing the L3 button to find the last dish waypoint. Remember, the view is always better from a rooftop. Sly, you can hold down the R1 button while walking to break into a fast run, but be careful, as this is sure to be loud enough
And
to
done.
alert any guards in the vicinity. Nice work, Sly. I'm downloading from Dimitri's mainframe as we speak.
All in a night's work. So, where do we go from here?
Your next job is to break into the nightclub and take some reconnaissance photos of the Clockwork Tail Feathers. To get inside, you'll have to sneak through an old wine cellar beneath town.
Okay, I'll head up for the cellar.
Sounds like we have to go back to the club.
Good to see you, little buddy. I guess the way through the wine cellar is guarded by those rats. Bentley thought you might like some help clearing them out.
Sounds like fun. You and me, back to back?
Totally. Outnumbered, fighting impossible odds. It's perfect.
All right, pal. Let's get to it.
Hello there.
Hold on, Sly. Let me lower those bars for you. There you go. To get over this thing, you'll have to double jump. Hit the X button to jump, then, while in the air, press it again to get some extra air time. Looks like you're on your own from here.
I'm used to it. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, partner.
Sly, in order to get past these lasers, you need to crawl under that table.
That's actually really neat
To
that
do
you can go in
that,
first person
get
like
near
that.
the table and press the circle button. These flashlight guards are too tough to fight head on. Crawl under the tables to sneak around him.
I got caught by the guard?
These flashlight guards are too tough to fight head on. Crawl under the tables to sneak around him.
That's a cool mechanic. It's actually really quite cool now that I think of it.
Hit the circle button to crawl inside. In order to shut down those yellow lasers, you'll need to take out that guard. Sneak up behind him and press the triangle button to knock him into the air. Then, the square button to slam to finish him off. Got that? That sneak attack slam move only works on guards who haven't seen you. Wait until this guy turns his back, and then let him have it.
This guy's tough. Very tough.